So the internet tanked for a brief, I think 5-10 minutes. We are back for our final day with Ezio Auditore. De la la la. I say that because we're climbing the Galata Tower right now, trying to get the last Animus fragment in honor of Yusuf. Alright, let's see if this strategy works. Jump randomly and parachute. Oh gosh! Too low! Ugh. I paced that terribly. Try this again. Okay, why does the YouTube say now I'm in two places at once? That just seems weird. This is what I get for using the PS4 share technique. My goodness. I don't think there's a way to get to it from this side, right? No. Literally looks like I have to drop. The problem is if I try to drop, he's going to go in the hay bale. Unless... What if we try to drop from that platform up there? Like drop, not jump. No! Why? Ezio, drop! Don't fall into the frickin' hay bale! Oh my gosh. He's mocking me. Ten hours later, I will get that Animus fragment. Everybody, time! It's because I haven't been sending the troops anymore. It's all good. The assassins did run all the cities around the Mediterranean, but for some reason then, unbeknownst to them, orders stopped coming from Constantinople. Did they give up on the Mediterranean? And what about the Italian man? The one who led so many troops to victory? Who promised that they'd make a new world for them? What happened to Ezio Auditori della Firenze? Better work. Finally! Capped! Capped. Get all the Animus fragments. Now, without further ado, you save Sophia and save the world.
Hey, why need to call the guard?
What was that all about?
Save the librarian, save the world.
Hello? Ezio, you old snake. You walked right past me.
What?
Forgive me, Sophia, I did not notice. What are you doing in Galata?
Making some deliveries. Is this where you stay?
See, it is a kind of school.
What is taught here?
Come this way. I want to show you something.
I think I accidentally set off a cutscene for having all the books.
I have been stocking the library here with rare books. A good start, no?
Ah, these are all so beautiful. And such diversity. So are these men and women your students?
In a way, yes.
Well, if they ever need a literature scholar, give them my name. In a pinch, I am a pretty good teacher.
If they find the time to read, I certainly will.
Oh, Chaucer. Bellissimo.
Well, that's awkward, given the fact that she's captured right now. Maestro, are you seeing things? Yes. Where's my weapons? We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do it right. Oh, Ottoman mace. No deflection, though. Oh yeah, let's bring the axe. Hot and heavy. Fast and hard. The best sword in the game. In honor of Yusuf. Sophia, we're coming. We're coming, Sophia. We promise. We will save you. Ah, my assassins. Yeah, we'll lead you to victory one last time.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command.
Healing! Potions! Poison!
Should the doctor be promising poisons to people?
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
Sure.
Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
I feel like I was just here. That explains why there was this weird path up here. I was wondering about that. I find it interesting he doesn't care about Sophia, he only wants the key. I'm wondering if that is actually Sophia or if it's just somebody in a dress. Yep.
Dannazione!
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Choking her to death. That guy was supposed to break by fall, you idiot. Come on, Sophia, come on.
Stop!
I got you, girl. I got you.
Are you hurt?
Mouth to mouth!
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
gosh. I'm assuming they're making me ride the carriage. $20 yards. Am I running over them in front of Sophia? Is that what's going on here?
Steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Oh gosh. It's one of these again. I didn't like this the last time. Push him into the rocks. Attaboy, Ezio. Let's do this thing. Sophia, why are you with us? You're gonna see him kill people.
Hold on. Hang on, Sophia.
Look out! Ezio!
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Obviously.
And what do you want me to do to protect her?
Oh no. Va bene. I am all right.
Soldiers, up ahead.
Ah,
I see them.
there we go. Hi, boys. This is insane. I completely forgot about this.
Forgive me.
Sophia, you must be careful.
No, I know.
This is not a good way to start a relationship, Ezio.
Steel yourself, Sophia. More soldiers.
The throw worked! I love it! Is it keeping track of how many people I killed for me? No, I just will find out if I make it. Great.
Faster.
Ow.
Out in the road. What are you doing?
Keeping us on track.
Maybe you should have let her into your whole secret identity, Ezio. Clearly she knows what she's doing. Ow.
Oh my. Please move.
Extermination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
Ow! Oh, come on, I was right on top of him!
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Wish I could keep track of how many I've killed. Got it! Now we just gotta get to the end, Sophia.
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
Oh, just stab him. Oh, gosh. Well! Oh, I see. I can stab when I'm above him. This is a weird fight. Thank you, Leonardo da Vinci. Somebody's about to go splat. Oh, look, apparently it was Ezio.
So what now, Ezio? How does
How
this
did he
end?
live this?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
It's the brother, isn't it? The Sultan.
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
With pleasure.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Sometimes, Ezio, we need the wisdom to say when enough is enough for us. We've done what we can. Hey, Spicy once again. Priorities, Chapter 8 completed. Yeah, apparently the internet crashed. And now apparently the Animus is about to crash.
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look. This is crazy.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
It's all coming together. You're going home, Desmond.
Here it comes. What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
What are you doing?
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this.
I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
Oh, Clay. One last thing. Subject 16 did for Desmond.
A steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister. For it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Con affetto. I like that. With affection.
Come, we must hurry. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By
What?
the man you mentioned, Altair?
Began
Altair
thousands
ibn
of years
Ahad.
ago.
He built us up, then set us free.
In
He saw
Egypt?
the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well?
Yes.
You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is
Nothing is
true.
true.
Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
Is he going to answer that question? I want to know the answer.
I do not remember making that decision.
Okay.
This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go.
And I'd love to do that with you, baby.
Let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
I think that was a imposition of herself.
The end of the road.
Now we've come to the end of the road. It's so magical. Didn't know if I had a timer on
What do you
completing
hope to
this.
find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life, and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange.
Okay, I can't rotate.
Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
I don't need a hint. It's obvious it's the bird. Get a hint. As much as I love you, Sophia, I don't need a hint.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Apparently she likes older men. I feel so bad for Ezio because he does all this work to get to this point. And once again, it's going to be all for Desmond. Man, he gets the short end of the stick. He is just the prophet. Altair.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
I love it.
Requiescat in pace, Altair. You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Thank you, Solomon.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages.
of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus, or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Just wants to take a nap in his good chair. Beautiful use of the camera.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries? Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place.
Earth. New York. Because it's always New York.
It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
The end of the world. The last solar flare.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
New York.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
We need to skip the third game? What? Because remember, his arms are the conduit to open the door. They can't open the door without his blood. He has the blood of the ancients, for lack of a better term. I love this soundtrack too. I love this ending, I love this soundtrack. The storytelling in this game is great. It's just very glitchy. How long are we thinking these credits are? Not that I don't love the music with it, but just saying. I still need to do Lost Archive. Yeah, they're not gonna let me skip. I didn't think they would. Oh! Oh, I think it always does that. Okay, I would have to agree. I like the storytelling they did for Desmond, but the way of implementing it, I will admit, was not the best way of implementing it. I'm reading reviews of Revelations, and they said that was one of the bad things, was having to do the two stories. At least, and when they ended this game, it built you up for the next big one that was coming. I thought they did a good job of that. Even if it was lackluster at the very end for AC3, it at least built up coming to this vault. Well, at least we're getting to the different translations. Oh, I wouldn't mind having 1 and 3 all in the same place. I think that would just be a money grab, though, is the only downside. Problem is there's so many AC games. I feel, at the same time, I do feel as much as you want... They are. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing, too. They made backwards compatibility with AC 1 and 3, so you don't really need them on Xbox One. It's just the PlayStation owners that lose out of that deal. Although they might be available on PS Now, so I guess technically they don't lose out. I thought all the AC games were on there. Eight minutes later. Do we ever find out what happens to Shay after everything? I mean, I know he's apart in 1789, but I mean, do we know anything that happens to him after that? Gotcha. Is that the name of the guy who you are playing as in Rogue? They never flat out say. Gotcha, so it's more of the extra media, external media. Wow, I still have a lot of trophies left in this game. I didn't realize there were that many trophies for the Lost Archive. Jeez. If this will ever end. I would say this is definitely a good game. It's just, there's some random bugs that I kept having that were just weird. Not to mention the random moments that I'd have when I'd summon guys and they'd just disappear in the buildings. Didn't Altair fight in those? Or is that not the ones that Altair's fighting in? Because I know he was facing the Mongols. Because I thought, if I remember correctly, originally wasn't Altair supposed to have died during fighting the Mongols because he was going after the sword? But then this retconned him to surviving the fight? thought he wasn't supposed to have lived through that originally. Or maybe it was that he was supposed to have died with the Mongols taking over Masayev, but he didn't really die, he just hid out in there. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Like, history said he was dead, he died fighting the Mongols, but he really was hiding in Masayev, and they made it sound like he died fighting them. I will admit the song can put me to sleep given how solemn it is. Good song, don't get me wrong, but very solemn. From what I'm looking up, it sounds like Altair, it was said Altair died in battle, but it was probably a hoax, so that way they didn't know about the secret vault that he died in. We're at the end! Now we can do jumping puzzles with boxes! Yay! Oh, I must have to go back in there. I was going to check DNA to make sure I got everything. Let me look quick. I apologize. Did it pop and I just didn't see it? Oh yeah, there it is. Fond memories. Get 100% in all sequences. Yep, all we have left is Lost Archive. So I think I do what? I quit, right? Working on it, thank you. There it is. Man, why does everyone do a video guide for these collectibles? Ah, there we go. Found one. Let's do this, Clay. What a nice sunny day. Not a care in the world for Clay. I think this is supposed to look like the Animus Island. And then it's dark and dreary.
So, we're in agreement. Reach your goal, then get out of there.
The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
Died August 2012.
And your staff, they comfort me.
So are they saying his official death?
Before me in the presence of my enemies.
His official death is when the Animus deletes him? Is that what that date's supposed to be? Because I thought Ed Desmond was grabbed much earlier.
Will follow me all the day.
And then we all got up and marked our favorite jobs on the board. I'm going to be an astronaut, Dad.
Did you hear your son? The kid wants to be a spaceman.
Clay Kazmarek, few are offered the opportunity I now give you.
William, what wild goose chase did you send him on? Can I use them yet? I don't know. I don't know if he was like on his deathbed and dying when William found him. Oh, there's an exit that way. That was weird. Not as weird as those noises.
Prove yourself, novice, and you will be one of us.
What the? I chose poorly. Oh, there it is. And there's our first collectible. Sweet. I will admit this DLC is disappointing compared to like the Battle of Forley and all those other DLCs. Plus, the other crazy thing is like they hide a major story piece in this DLC. Like that just drove me nuts. The truth about Lucy. Like even AC3 just brushes it aside. Because in the middle of one of the chapters they like, William, did you even know? And he was like, I trained her so that way she couldn't have been spotted. So clearly I didn't know either.
Together we will defend the free will of humanity from those who would steal it.
Oh, I think I'm getting my blocks. Chapter 1 completed. What the heck? Save yourself. Jeez, that was an accident too.
We are not public figures, and never submit ourselves to the hollow quest for fame. We move through clouded spaces. Beware the easy path. Knowledge grows only through challenge.
Nice enough for you to say, Q. I'm the one that's having to do this.
You're retiling the roof at noon, Clay.
But I'm working on a history paper.
Let it slide. The foreman's son just finished engineering school and he's pocketing $60K a year. Now that's where the money is.
I hear it. Oh, there it is. And this time these things are actually important. And it's not just for the trophy, I'm saying that. Have you ever seen or done this DLC, Spicy?
They will throw obstacles in your path to distract you, but never lose sight of your goal.
Oh, wow. Can I duck? Aha. Alright, so I can't deal with those. Never mind. Didn't go back far enough. Does that mean you never played Freedom Cry either? Excuse me. Weird. Freedom Cry is really good. I don't know if the America collection comes with Freedom Cry. Adewale is a very interesting character. It makes Rogue... Oh, gosh. Makes Rogue hurt that much more since you grow to like him even more. Not that he wasn't already likable in Black Flag.
To uphold the pillars of our creed. We are assassins.
Thought I heard it. I don't know if this is what he means by taking a leap of faith. Oh, that's true. It is short. But I think they PS4 I think sells it by itself for like $10. It wasn't I think it's worth 10.
Break into
it's not as nice as Liberation for sure.
Abstergo, hold the line. Marnie, can you take my kids tomorrow night? I have a date. Don't say that so loud, I'm at work. But seriously, with my luck, I'll be home by 7. Hold on. Abstergo, can I help you?
fighting a war against the Templars, a secret society dedicated to controlling mankind. Abstergo is their front, the source of the invisible hand that circles the globe.
What am I looking for?
Alan Rickens' computer. I need more data about a program called the Animus Project.
Oh, Clay, you'll find out all about the Animus Project. You will most certainly find out all about it. Is that a thing on 360 and PS3? I never heard of that. Must be on the other side of the wall. Genius, how are we gonna get over there? That works. I mean, I already have them all on both. Aside from, 3. I guess technically I do own 3 now, because I think it was free with games with gold. That's the door I came from, right? Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Toasty! What? Now you're playing with portals. Seriously. Please don't smash me. Oh, I must need to get up top. Interesting.
Ability activated.
Oh gosh. Okay, I can only have one of these on at a time. Jump when they say. Portable animus possible in the future. That was not the way to go. Alright, hit the button first. Here goes nothing. Oh gosh. It's up there. That hurt. I have no regrets. Sounds like there's another one here. Oh, there it is. No! Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, no, I cannot. The old revenge story for what he did to his father. Father in quotation marks. Plus Arno's a little young. Oh, come on. Okay, maybe I'm going too high. There we go. Gotcha. Jeez! How did I make that? Too high! Yes. He sneaks out.
Extraordinary. The amount of funding they've put into the Animus Project since the 80s. We need to go deeper next time. Find out what Abstergo's really searching for inside our DNA.
They almost caught me, William. What are you thinking?
I'm counting on your help, Clay.
William, you got Clay killed. You got Clay killed. I mean, sure, you gave meaning to Clay's life, but man, you got him killed.
Ability deactivated.
I got into an engineering program.
That's my boy. Didn't know you had it in you.
Here, look.
This isn't one of the top schools.
There's an amazing programming department.
Casmerics build things. They don't sit at a desk.
Somebody had to go to therapy because of his papa.
Have you informed your colleagues about our sessions?
No.
That's terrible. Easy sell due to self-esteem issues. Concerned that loss of patient will result in delayed purchase of Paris apartment. And Clay stole the filing cabinet key. That's funny. William's gonna get Clay killed.
Where's our team being sent?
Italy, to Abstergo's new research facility. I want to know what they're after with the Animus device. Your third teammate has been kept outside the assassin order, waiting to be called upon.
Lucy Stillman.
She's been trained to infiltrate Abstergo. Since the age of 17, the girl has lived outside our ranks. All her ties to the assassins have been erased.
Lucy Stillman. I know you're out there.
D-Day is February 1, 2011. You will be caught by their Lineage Discovery and Acquisition Department. They will bring you in as a test subject. Now Lucy will get you direct access to the Animus at night. And once you have enough information, she'll get you out.
Oh, she'll get you out all right, Clay. Maybe Lucy will want to build a snowman with all this snow floating around.
Welcome to the Animus, Subject 16.
Here we go.
Picture the pages of history, Mr. Kaczmarek. They are tattered, blackened, almost illegible. Useless to all but dreamers. Misunderstood and misused by politicians. But what if there was a way to restore history's luster? To truly know its lessons? The Animus gives us such a chance.
What are you really looking for? Last time I checked, Abstergo didn't have a history division.
Very astute, Mr. Kaczmarek. But we do own an entertainment studio. Perhaps a period drama is in production. Contemplate that while you finish your next session.
By the way, these are a lot of the pictures from the Subject 16 missions, if you can't tell. I thought I heard it. Here we go. Dang it! I got greedy. Oh, it's gonna be a pain to try and get through this without getting hurt.
Can I have a rest?
Keep working and I will consider it.
You're a good liar.
Getting back in there, mister.
What was that? Well, I would have fallen there anyways. Oh, shoot. I got greedy because I heard the thing. Don't see it though. Oh, it must be through here. Who is it? Was I on the wrong side? Right, I'm not crazy. I am hearing a sparkle. Oh, jeez. Give me that. Oh boy. Call this a learning experience. Whew. We made it! Oh, that's why those were there. Cool.
There is an old tale passed down through the ages, that the apple of Eden was not flesh at all, but solid like marble or bronze. They say incredible power will be granted to the man who holds it. Truthfully, I believe such lies to be little more than blasphemy. If he sees the apple, let me know immediately.
Right. Che can't technically die from the sounds of it. Plus, he's the one that made the Templars survive, right? Go figure.
Have you heard of the assassino?
Si, Ezio Auditore.
Find out about this Ezio Auditore. I want his records on my desk by the end of the week.
What apple are you looking for?
You really want me to answer that question, Mr. Kazmarek? If I did, you couldn't reasonably expect to be released at the end of this experiment.
In which river do you throw the bodies?
Is that fear I hear in your voice, Subject 16? It should be.
Then again, how is William supposed to know that Clay had a descendant that was in the... Oh gosh. How was how was William supposed to know that Clay was a descendant who had seen an apple? Woo!
His readings aren't normal, Miss Nolan.
Are you there, Clay? Remember, stick to the mission.
What What's gonna happen to me?
Don't worry. Lucy will get you out. We're a team.
Lucy?
I bet you will.
Ability deactivated.
That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. We here highly resolve that these men shall not die in vain.
And Clay started losing it from being in the Animus too long.
Clay Kazmarek, I, who was once called Juno, have come to show you the way. Remember, in Eden.
Eve, what is this device?
Touch Adam and you will know.
With William and Rebecca, I've been doing some amazing work. This is much, much better than my job at the accelerator. I'm happier, Dad.
You know, I didn't get my check from you this month.
Are you listening to me?
Do these losers even pay, or is this free labor?
Money isn't everything.
You have to support this family, Clay.
Did you demand money from Mom, too? Is that why she left?
Poor Clay. I do kind of feel bad that you don't get to hear much about 16 unless you do these things. Which again, I understand the complaint that these are a little bit off-putting for the general Assassin's Creed player. Oh, there's a letter to be found. Yeep. So Clay did know Rebecca. Although he didn't say anything about Sean. Those must have been happier times. Did you know what I meant when I said the big reveal about Lucy? What the heck? I think that block... Right. She's a triple. You don't find out that she's a triple until you do this DLC, because you find out she told Vidic, Riddick's Vin Diesel. She told Vidic about Clay. I thought he said the great work. Oh no, he did say Sean, not William, didn't he? I thought he said William and Rebecca. I'd have to back up. I can't believe that thing smashed me. It's kind of funny. Poor Clay. I don't think I can make the block. Okay, there it goes. Like, I don't think I can make the blocks. I have to rely on Juno, it sounds like. I heard it. Where was it? Oh, there it is. No! Into the nothing we go. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think they mentioned Sean. Thanks. I'm wondering, did Sean replace, maybe Sean replaced Clay. Wonder why there's a Theta there. That's weird. Oh gosh! It's been forever since I've done this DLC. Guess it's been 7 years. Beep! Darn you platforming!
What has been? What will be?
Then what you must do is clear. Help Desmond Miles.
No. Not me. I refuse.
Thousands of years this message waited. Soon its promise shall be fulfilled. Go forth, with eyes open to all but the truth.
So if you're picking up on this, then you see that Juno used 16 to get him into the base. Pretty much, Clay is just another carrier for her. And since we know that those who came before can see the past and the future, we know that... Oh gosh, I must have bumped a wall. We know that she had seen the future, that Desmond was the one to release her. So Juno's orchestrating everything. Even Clay, like as sad as that is, he's just another pawn. Like Ezio and Altair. Mainly Ezio. I really do feel bad for Ezio in this whole series. Because he's such a great guy, and he's pretty much just used as a messenger boy for those who came before. If Ezio ever finally opened that letter that of his father's. Because if you remember, I tried opening it in Assassin's Creed 2, and he's like, my father would not approve me opening this letter. Now what? So here's the thing, is Juno actually, is it control, or is it just she figured out the universe to be in to get out? Because I do think that there are technically multiple universes, and in one, Desmond is still choosing not to help, one is choosing not to help her. Meet your maker, aka Juno. Chapter 6. I think there's only 2 more chapters to go.
Ability activated.
Oh good, I can make blocks again. Why can't I make the jump block again?
Thank you. Inform me when he recovers, and we will return to work.
You have been experimenting on him for more than a year now. The man needs a long rest.
Stick to your field, Doctor, and I will practice mine.
Yeah, that I would agree with. She knew the exact probability matrix to be in order to be in control of it, or in order to be in there and set. I would agree with that. Okay. This ought to be.
How are you doing, Dad? Hanging in there? I know it's hard with Mom gone.
Whoa!
Our contractor's not getting any jobs thanks to this crappy economy. I haven't been to work in a week.
That's tough. I sent a check. It should arrive today or tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Okay. Got it. Thought I heard it again. Oh, that's probably why I heard it. It must have been under me. No? I thought I heard one. Oh! I was right, it was under. It was literally under. Probably. I just thought it funny that he never opens that letter. Like, we never actually see what's in that letter, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's actually one of the codices. Oh, I see, okay. That was easy enough. They sliced my platform! There's a circumcision gone wrong. Just whacked it off! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Go! At least those things don't kill me. Whew! Thought I heard it again. He does mention that. But but it couldn't be, because Ezio delivered letters, I thought. Excuse me. Oh god. I was gonna say, I thought I just heard another one. Yep, there it is. Too soon. I think the letter might have been just the evidence for the one guy that betrayed them. Wait, what? I must have to be fast when it does it. I cannot figure this one out. Yeah, that's what I was screwing up.
There you are. We found a perfect candidate named Desmond Miles. His ancestral tree fits the data gathered from Subject 16's memory of Ezio Auditore. But it is quite likely that he won't see the essential details freely. Desmond is the key to the location of the pieces of Eden. Our scientists have been running tests. If we were to place just one within a satellite and angle it toward the Earth, well, Utopia would be within our grasp. Yes, that's it. I know what they wants.
But you know, now that he figured out what Vidic wants, William's gonna want to be in on it even more. I believe Clay and Ezio both share, or Clay and Desmond both share a common ancestor in Ezio. Because remember, she does take the Subject 16 data with her and then injects it into Desmond. Oh look, a hole guarded by yellow lasers. There we go. Oh, it alternates. Oh, you bastards. had the right idea. It was an execution problem. Now the important question. Oh, that turns off the lasers. Never mind. I was going to say the important question. How do I get up there with the lasers on? Got it. Hey. We know, how many people Claudia was with by the end of her life. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All of his descendants.
Lucy, this is where your background comes into play. If our experiments with Desmond and the Animus aren't going well, you will remove him from Abstergo. Take him somewhere he will feel comfortable divulging his secrets. Your assassins should do the trick. Since Desmond will be reading our emails, we will ensure that secret communications between you and the assassins go through unimpeded. Once you are embedded, I will come to pick up the Animus tapes. Make sure to look very upset. You need to be convincing. Desmond will lead you to the apple, and then you bring it right to us. We're counting on you, Lucy. You have served the Templar Order well, and we never forget loyalty. Oh, yes. Once inside their hideout, perhaps you might ask the assassins why they left you alone for so many years.
Such a poor use of her character. Poor retconning.
Lucy!
Trapped. I have to get out of here.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there was a letter here. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. Why did they do this to you?
Your eyes are now open. Help Desmond Miles.
I will.
They must all suffer as we suffered.
Welcome to the River Styx. Now to try and cross this without dying. And I gotta get collectibles. That was fast. if it's officially crossing the river yet, though. Not that it matters. I was going after the collectibles first anyways. I didn't realize I was on a platform. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I have the jump blocks back. Ow. Oh, I gotcha. Maybe this part is the river Styx. I gotta get up there first. All right. This is gonna hurt. I think I gotta do it a little bit more forward is my problem. What? Okay, hop. Grab. Hop. Dang it! Ha! One down. Oh yeah, definitely. Good sense of this actually being the river Styx. And if you like this music so much, I might try to come back to this. Because I have to do it without dying. Yeep. We'll see if I work on... I might have to come back and work on those trophies later. I do have plans. The late night plan, the late night gang killing. But I'm happy to have finished the story for Revelations. Besides, depending on what time the delivery comes tomorrow, I might have time to play this. Because tomorrow, we become a superhero. Too far. I'll probably come back and do this before the night's over, just because I'll want to finish it. Oh boy. Oh gosh! Lasers! Nope. It's all about positioning yourself. And I missed. Ha! We'll find out soon. Yeah, because I know one of the trophies, I didn't look at the secret trophies, but I know one of the trophies is getting to the top of the tower.
Access granted.
Now where are we? Elysium?
Data upload initiated.
Too high. That was a little close for comfort. It must be under this thing. Like, there's no way I can hear it that loudly and it's not here. Oh, frick. That made me jump a little.